Path.
Path.
I really think that path from before might have been the right path.
Walk next to pain instead of having it in your path.
How could I have floated so far off the path I thought I was on?
I know we didn't make plans for tonight, but we really should get together and talk more about this path we are on and where it's heading.
If that is truly what you believe, then your path is a simple one.
路径
Pathetic.
Pathetic.
You're fucking pathetic.
Because the fact that you borrow my dog in order to trick your veterinarian girlfriend to thinking you're an animal lover is pathetic.
That's pathetic.
悲哀的
Pathology.
Pathology.
But his pathology is 1,000 times more savage.
Derek was into some weird pathology.
Homosexuality is somehow negative.
I was just saying that when homosexuality was considered a pathology in the DSM before 1970.
In the scanning speech, we look for both ends of the pathology, centrally for the dysphasia and peripherally for the dysarthria.
You switch the samples and the pathology reports.
病理学
Pathway.
Pathway.
For you take with you all of the sunshine that had brightened our pathway a while.
I don't see where the pathway leads.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
Well, I haven't programmed that pathway yet.
What you've done is to clarify the biochemical pathway.
路径
Patience.
Patience.
He didn't have a lot of patience for us inchworms.
I say patience.
Oh, we'd run back here from our patience and our moans.
Patience, Dora. Patience.
Sometimes patience is the key to victory.
耐性
Patient.
Patient.
Accounting notified you 2 days ago about your patient's insurance.
Dexter's very patient with him.
I was thinking about how patient you've been with me, how right things feel.
You just have to be patient. Okay?
You'd never do anything to hurt a patient.
病人忍耐的
Patriot.
Patriot.
I am Iron Patriot.
I'm a patriot.
If you mean by patriot, am I angry about taxation without representation?
They're using the Iron Patriot as a Trojan horse.
爱国者
Patriotic.
Patriotic.
It's patriotic puke.
It's the patriotic duty of every newspaper in the country. Hello?
Nothing even remotely patriotic in death or glory if the odds are firmly on the former.
That Italian Americans are among the most loyal, most law-abiding, patriotic, hard-working American citizens in this land.
We all have patriotic feelings of some kind.
爱国的
Patrol.
Patrol.
I'm gonna stop by the library and see if Giles wants me to patrol and then sack it.
It's time we 86 Goober Patrol over here and got you with the program.
Val.
The Lost Patrol.
Does Paw Patrol only have one girl?
You hunkered down on top of me like you were hiding from the Border Patrol.
巡逻
Patron.
Patron.
Hoped viewers had witnessed his patron's triumph from and for the left.
How about 3 shots of Patron?
I could even afford to become a patron of the arts.
On the show today, we have defense attorney Tanner Bolt, patron saint to wife killers everywhere.
She was just the patron saint of me.
赞助人
Patronage.
Patronage.
Acting the little god down here with his gentility and his patronage and his sham aesthetics.
Hey, Guard, if you knew anything about Indians, you'd know that they're doing their level best to put up with our so-called benevolent patronage.
Maybe I can throw a little patronage his way.
Some gesture of patronage.
With his patronage comes credibility, and with credibility comes respect.
赞助
Pattern.
Pattern.
I didn't have a relationship pattern.
I'm realizing I'm getting back into this pattern again, where I latch on to somebody.
If we define it as purely physical, then it means a pattern of vibrations in the air. My grandmother instantly recognized the pattern.
模范模仿形成图案
Pause.
Pause.
But is not a pause in itself part of the revolution?
I had sat there with the world on pause for 2 days and still no solution had come.
No pause.
Take a pause.
That I pause.
暂停。
Pave.
Pave.
All we dig up are enough stones to pave a road.
And don't send anybody down here to check on me at Pave's Motel either.
And we've started to pave the streets.
Her lawsuit helped pave the way for women boxers everywhere.
铺设。
Pavement.
Pavement.
Did you fall down and smack your little head on the pavement?
If you have to find fault, blame the pavement, not yourself or me.
Pussies on the pavement, fellas!
Words only there because I bloody wrote it. Dropped where he loved on the burst pavement street.
We make calls, pound the pavement, take orders.
路面。
Paw.
Paw.
Come on, I'll twist your paw so tight.
Here, pull out your little paw there.
Okay, now raise your right paw and deliver the oath.
She glanced this way. I thought I saw. When we touched, she didn't shudder at my paw. No, it can't be.
找已提拔的。
Pay.
Pay.
Now he can pay our debt too.
Now it's time to pay the forfeit.
You go, and I finally get some tidy tenants who pay their rent on time. Deal?
You should make Paulie pay.
薪资支付付款。
Payable.
Payable.
Corporate accounts payable. Nina speaking.
Okay, well, when you cut my check, just make it payable to Dewey Finn for tax reasons.
Payable up front.
The money for mistrust was payable to you, conditional upon you being subject to criminal charges of any kind.
Why do you suppose he made his insurance payable to you?
可付的。
Payment.
Payment.
I offer you my service, such as it is, in payment of this debt.
Make a payment.
There's your payment.
This makes it look like Forceman's payment never went to any offshore accounts, and that you never took a piece of it.
You either give me what I need or this switch will stay on until they turn the power off for lack of payment on the bill.
付款。
Payroll.
Payroll.
And I'm tired of being called things by every crackpot on the city payroll.
As a private investigator on the payroll.
I think it's a good thing that you got Damon off of your payroll.
Mr. Lumberg told me to talk to payroll, and then payroll told me to talk to Mr. Lumberg, and I still haven't received my paycheck, and he took my stapler.
There's a payroll company, you know. They
工资名单。
Peace.
Peace.
Made us strong, not peace, not unity. These are myths the Federation would have you believe.
Now we can ignore each other in peace.
We force our men to negotiate peace.
Well, I say spread the wealth around and keep the peace.
Where there's supposed to be peace and calm, and you throw this shit.
Who told you that?
和平，安静下来。
Peaceful.
Peaceful.
I will devote my entire reign as Miss Wichita to bringing an end to world hunger and to the creation of a peaceful earth.
I'm working on finding a peaceful person inside me.
Now you're imagining a peaceful scene.
You know, with their perfectly crafted interior and peaceful, quiet tuning.
You look so peaceful, I didn't want to disturb you.
平静的。
Peak.
Peak.
Being objectified, dehumanized, and awkwardly propositioned by a man who's not actually your type, but you are at the peak of a dry spell.
He has reached peak annoyance, mostly with chewing.
I would go with the valley, only because it's lower than the peak, and you just, you know, in a whole state, you feel that way.
Is it the peak or the valley?
It's peak fertility.
山峰最高的，到达最高点。
Peanut.
Peanut.
All right. We got salmon or peanut butter.
Got my peanut butter?
I'm the only Australian who loves peanut butter.
Peanut butter jelly sandwich.
You get all cute, you get in my panties, and next thing I know, I'm buying peanut butter in Chicago.
花生，渺小的。
Pear.
Pear.
5 boys, 6 girls, 4 parents, 2 drivers, and a partridge in a pear tree.
Partridge in a pear tree.
Prickly pear neither.
Prickly pear, prickly pear.
You talk us into doing things you know won't work, and then you blame us when it goes pear-shaped.
梨子
Pearl.
Pearl.
If I may be so bold as to check my professional opinion, if Pearl was listing near to Scuppers after the battle, it's very unlikely she'd be able to make good time.
It's American Pearl.
Pearl Harbor and 3 years of brutal conflict in the Pacific buys a lot of latitude with the American public.
So if Lorraine calls, or Sylvia, you just say Mom's down in Florida with Pearl and Marty.
The Black Pearl.
珍珠用珍珠香盛珠子状。
Peasant.
Peasant.
Bloody peasant! I said get on the bed! You worthless peasant!
I think he's a fucking peasant. It is a treat to watch the colorful pageantry of the simple peasant folk.
It's a peasant dish.
农夫
Peculiar.
Peculiar.
It's a peculiar trait of the privileged, immediate, incautious intimacy.
Peculiar ways of expressing themselves.
That woman is a peculiar duck.
Well, that's peculiar.
You've never heard the word peculiar?
奇特的特有财产。
Pedal.
Pedal.
And the clutch pedal is being held down by a broom.
But I never forgot the clear sense of right and wrong that I felt at the wheel of that pedal car. He bought me a police pedal car when I was 5.
I got the metal to the pedal and the thing to the floor.
Probably bought the pedal car with the proceeds.
踏板脚的用脚踏动。
Pedestrian.
Pedestrian.
He was found in the pedestrian walkway.
I put up pretty pedestrian numbers.
If you have a pedestrian path or something.
Maybe a busy pedestrian and traffic intersection in a city.
Still, I can't have some pedestrian just happening by as you're screaming, so shut up!
行人人行的。
Pedigree.
Pedigree.
Just all the pedigree information so I can run it on my end and we can ID the prick.
They talked about me like I wasn't there, like I was some kind of pedigreed dog or a horse.
President of his class.
Like I was invisible.
What's your pedigree?
Wait. You can have all the pedigree in the world, but
you're on thin fucking ice, my pedigree chums.
血统
Peel.
Peel.
I hear if you get too sunburned, you can peel a man's face right off.
James thought it would be better to peel her away this morning without too much of a scene.
Let me guess, these are the women who wait to have their kids in their 30s and can't seem to peel off the baby weight.
Mrs. Peel, even though Dr. Turk is currently incapacitated by his cherry-flavored beverage, he is a fantastic surgeon.
You were trying to peel it off slowly.
皮削皮蜕皮。
Peer.
Peer.
Has any of this been peer-reviewed?
It happened when I was in high school, and it was more of a peer pressure thing.
Peer pressure.
Why can't you just be proud of me as a peer and as my gentleman lover?
同等的人凝视与同等。
Pen.
Pen.
Get back in your pen, Cotton.
Okay. My cousin Derek is in the pen right now, working next to a nigga, driving him nigga crazy.
Oh, hold on, let me go get a pen.
You know, I forgot my pen.
钢笔写动笔。
Penalize.
Penalize.
But to penalize Brandy and our relationship, for that, I mean, come on, isn't there some other way?
I strongly recommend you to see through Mr. Gecko's shameless intention here to strip this company and severely penalize the stockholders.
The law shouldn't reward or penalize taxpayers for their sex.
Yes, I don't believe we should penalize our citizens for having children.
处刑
Penalty.
Penalty.
But I must warn you, the penalty for taking deadly force against an officer of the court in the performance of his duty is you'll be hung by the neck until you're dead.
Colonel Dax, I'm going to have 10 men from each company in your regiment tried under penalty of death for cowardice.
Papa, the rule is you can only give a penalty that can be performed in the room.
Penalty! Referee taking Robertson over to the penalty box.
处罚
Pencil.
Pencil.
I broke my number 2 pencil.
I got a bank manager to shave a point off our mortgage by bending over to pick up a pencil.
I used a number 2 pencil.
Our other guest will receive a match set of pen and pencils by Schaefer.
Use a pencil next time.
铅笔用铅笔写或图。
Pending.
Pending.
I see the coroner and have the inquest postponed pending further evidence.
I'm shutting this whole thing down pending an inquiry.
Nothing has been logged and nothing is pending under that entry.
Sergeant James Stokes is on administrative leave pending an internal affairs investigation.
What's still pending from the autopsy?
未决定的，在等待之际。
Penetrate.
Penetrate.
His eyes penetrate my soul.
Or next to the sternum, penetrate the heart? That'd be instant death.
Our shots wouldn't penetrate.
The bullets won't penetrate.
We've intercepted information that will allow us to penetrate his security.
穿透，刺入。
Penetration.
Penetration.
Besides Amanda, Penetration, and Lexi, but they're just like, whatever.
Now, penetration and coitus, that is to say, intercourse up to and including orgasm.
Virginity is lost through penetration.
Well, where's the penetration in lesbian sex?
What about the other places? The penetration points.
穿透。
Peninsula.
Peninsula.
An aircraft engineer down the peninsula designed it.
Check-out at the Peninsula is not till noon.
Didn't we meet last year at the Peninsula Club?
I see you have finally taken the peninsula.
Maybe we could drive down the peninsula.
半岛。
Penny.
Penny.
It's worth every penny he gets.
Penny, shut up.
There you go, Penny.
You'll never get a penny out of me, you fat hunk of cellulite.
辨识。
Pension.
Pension.
You will testify against 3 officers who have already earned their pension and plead ignorance to questions directed at the other men.
His pension is deposited monthly, and someone is making the occasional withdrawal.
I can't do anything about your pension.
This is exactly what the Michigan State Pension Fund has been looking for.
You'll be collecting your pension before we're even.
养老金发给退休金。
People.
People.
A huge crowd full of huge Midwestern people looking all disapproving and judging me while sipping little cups of mayonnaise and cracking runaway bride jokes all night long.
See how the people are all free and the water just comes down from the sky and it don't cost nothing.
So part of my job is to wear the clothes, and then I see how people respond, and then I report back to my superiors at Bloomingdale's.
Would you say that your work in La La Land really helped pave the way for white people to explain jazz to black people?
You are not supposed to give people advice.
人，使住满人。
Pepper.
Pepper.
And my name is Pepper.
Artichoke, spinach, pepper jack on toasted sourdough.
But without the pepper, what connects the goat cheese and the shrimp?
It's pepper, cheese, chopped up baby lamb lung, and cow pituitary gland.
You're not the only one who's been seduced by pepper.
Yeah.
胡椒粉。
Per.
Per.
For a number of reasons, but Fosse was a big perfectionist, and he tended to shoot a lot of film, 30 or 40 takes per scene.
It's LMG version, 600 rounds per minute.
The key is the number of hands per hour.
You know what's even more amazing is we're going to get $50,000 per client.
美一。
Perceive.
Perceive.
An existential chicken wouldn't have to cross the road if he didn't perceive a road, Walter.
He is, as you will perceive, fit and well-nourished.
I received a death threat. If we propose an officer of theirs, that sends a message about how we perceive Wynne, the wrong message.
Is it possible for a person suffering from such a seizure to have hallucinations or perceive the things that Emily described?
感觉。
Percent.
Percent.
And then we're going to use the other 50% to pay off the condo.
Listen, I know you haven't always been 100% about Byron, but I want us all to be friends.
Mr. Kittredge, 90% of your executives are male, is that correct?
And I'm trying to make it as a legitimate headhunter, which pays about 10% of what I made before.
The pill is not 100% effective.
百分比。
Percentage.
Percentage.
Look, we each own a percentage of the cleaners, and I think it's a good idea if we sold it.
My percentage?
We must remember that these stones comprise only a small percentage of the legitimate diamond industry.
Well, his on-base percentage is all we're looking at now.
You don't see them fucking each other over for a goddamn percentage.
百分比
Perception.
Perception.
Because I think that the perception of two so fundamentally different natures reveals a real gulf.
My last book was about cultural shifts in the perception of marriage.
So, what's your perception of a dad who buys you the gift he wants for himself?
The intent here is to gain a clear perception of humanity.
What perception, Mrs. Butler?
知觉